Alright, so this is a continuation of actually a problem that we just did. The video is a little bit too long though, so I'm not going to be able to upload it. So I'm going to have to make this one a little bit shorter. But we basically what we did, we found a polynomial with specified zeros, -3, 0, 1, and 5 of degree 4. So we take the opposite symbol of what's already up there on the board, put the opposite symbol inside of the parentheses. So when you have -3, 0, 1, and 5 for your degree, for your polynomial, you get x plus 3, because if you solve for x here, you get x equals -3, and you subtract 3 from both sides. X here, x minus 1 to match 1, x minus 5 to match 5. Multiply all together, and you get x to the 4th minus 3x cubed minus 13x squared plus 15x. Now, the next part is going to be something like this. If I was to ask you, here's my polynomial, x cubed minus 7x plus 6. Show me that p of 1 equals 0. I use this factor use this fact to factor completely. Okay? Now, there's one thing I can test to verify that this is a factor, and that is to put p of 1 into the original equation, right? That's the factor theorem. So we put 1 cubed minus 7 times 1 plus 6. Alright, and we get 1 minus 7 plus 6 gives us -6 plus 6, which is 0. Now, if the remainder of the problem is 0, what does that mean? Yeah. It what? Huh? Divides evenly, right? So it divides evenly. That proves to me that x minus 1 is a factor. Alright? Now, I'm going to do long division on this to see if we can factor this out. Okay? And then we're going to go from there. So let's do that. How would you do long division on this problem here? It's x cubed plus 0x squared minus 7x plus 6. Where would we start at, you think? What do we do?
Take the x's out.
Huh?
Take the x's out.
Okay. Well, we don't take the x out, but
well, I mean,
what we do is we would divide this to that,
yeah,
right?
you get x squared.
So it'd be x squared, right? So x cubed minus x squared, line, subtract here. Notice, you guys, you subtract, instead of division, you add, subtract on long division. You cancel this out, then what do you get left here?
Nothing. Well,
0 minus a -1.
Just -1x squared.
What's the negative?
Positive.
Positive, right? So it'd be positive x squared, right? They drop this down like it's hot here, so it's n minus 7x. So how many times is x going to x squared? Another what?
X.
X, right? So plus x, multiply again. X times x minus 1 is x squared minus x. Draw my line, subtract, drop this down. So that goes away. -7 minus 1, minus a -1 is -6x, right? Plus 6. And how many times is x going to -6?
-6 times.
-6 times, right? Then I multiply that again, and I end up getting -6x plus 6. Subtract again, and I get 0. So the remainder here is going to be 0. Now, here are my factors now. X minus 1 and x squared plus x minus 6. If you look at the problem careful enough, is that factorable? Is any part of that factorable? The x minus 1 is complete. We're done with that. But is any part of it factorable?
No.
That you know of? You sure?
Just the x, I think.
Just the x? What you mean?
There's nothing else.
What you mean?
I don't think anything is.
What's the factors of 6?
3, 2, 1, and 6.
Okay.
1
Can I use any of those factors to get 1?
Just 1, yeah.
3 and 2, can't we? Remember, we use the factors of the right number to get us the middle number.
Okay.
Right? So, what if I used, is it x minus 1 and x minus 2 and x plus 3? No, it's x minus 3, x plus 2. So, x minus 3 and x plus 2. But if I FOIL it, get x squared plus 2 minus 3. Ooh, this is plus x. I was right the first time. So this is going to be minus and plus here. So x squared plus 2 minus 3. No, again. There we go. X squared minus 2 plus 3 is plus 1x minus 6. So x equals 1, negative 3, and positive 2. And I'm done with that particular problem. Do you see what I'm saying now? When you factor, you gotta take the n numbers to get your answer. So when you factor this out, you get x squared plus x minus 6. You take the factors of 6, which are 1 and 6 and 3 and 2, right? Go down here to 3 and 2, and make sure when you FOIL it, your middle number is going to equal that 1. And then you're going to get the remaining ones, the remaining answers. Does that make sense? Oops. Good. Okay. Let me see. I got a couple more minutes actually out of this one. Let's go to another time example here. If I can find one in the PowerPoint. One good thing about this particular subject, y'all out there, is that this was basically material that was actually from pre-calculus. You do cover quite a bit in Algebra 2, not all of it. All right. So let's do. You want to try doing that one, and then walk me through it? All right. So let's do that, and then that should take us the next few minutes again. I'll erase this whole thing. You can't see my little exercise move. X cubed minus 7x. No, I'm sorry. X cubed plus 4x squared. Minus 15x minus 18. Alright, so I'm going to be like the little puppet thing person, okay? My job is to find the remaining factors of the polynomial after I show that x minus 3 is a factor of that polynomial, right? So, and by it being a factor, we mean that it divides evenly, right? Mm-hmm. So what do I do first if it's divided by x minus 3? Yeah, I got easy synthetic division.
Yeah, you use the synthetic division and then you pull out.
What number?
That's a good question.
Negative 3 or positive 3?
I'm going to say negative 3.
It's the opposite of what you're looking for,
okay.
right?
Positive 3.
Always the corner box, think opposite. Okay, so positive 3, right? Now what I do? What's next?
Pull out 1, 4, negative 15, and negative 18.
Okay. Line, drop it like it's hot. Now what?
Pull down the 1.
Okay.
And then multiply that times 3.
Okay.
Subtract that, or no, add that, and you get 7.
Okay.
Then multiply that by 3. And then you add that and you get, 6.
Okay.
And then you multiply that by 3.
Okay.
and that cancels out.
0 divides evenly. I just proved to you that x minus 3 is a factor. Now, it tells me to rewrite my stuff here, so it's going to be x cubed here, right? Where's my new factor going to be?
Yeah, x cubed. Or squared. No, it's squared.
Okay.
Plus 1, no, plus 7.
Plus 7x, right? Plus 6 equals 0. Now, how I solve for this? I can factor this even further if I want, right? What are the factors of 6?
1 and 6.
And 2 and 3, right? But what gives me my middle number 7?
1 and 6.
So it's going to be x plus 1, x plus 7. I'm sorry, my fault. It's going to be x plus 1 and 6. I don't know why I put 7. So x plus 1 and x plus 6, right? And then x minus 3. If I want to solve and find my zeros, it would be x equals 3, negative 1, and negative 6. And I'm done with that particular problem. How does that sound?
Makes sense.
Pretty simple, right? Pretty easy. Alright, any questions out there?
No.
You good? Alright, y'all. That is how we do a synthetic division problem and find out my remaining factors, and then find out how to solve for x and find out what my remaining zeros are from all of that. Alright? Till then, holla!